Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Martin channel. I have an awesome video for you today. We are going to talk about Lucid Motors earning reports for the year Q4 2021. We have all the results now. I am going to be talking to you about how many vehicles they delivered, what kind of problems are they having, supply chain issues galore. We are going to be talking about the futures of Lucid Motors and this company in this video. I think you're going to get a lot out of this video. Before we get down into it and get started, give me that big thumbs up to keep me alive on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit all to get my latest uploaded videos. Do not forget to get your free Lucid stock using my link down below to Moomoo. Open a brand new account using that link with at least $100. That free Lucid stock is yours. Stay to the end of this video and I can show you how you can get an additional potential of $17,500 in free stocks from Moomoo. And also now $6,900 potential stocks from Webull. I do have the best promotions running right now. Stay to the end of this video and I can show you how you can get those. Now, without further ado, today is Monday. It is February 28th, the last day of February. We do have the earnings report now in our hands, and I will be talking about these and everything in this earnings report. The first one we will be talking about, it's deliveries. We have been talking about and speculating for the longest time, did Lucid Motors deliver its 520 vehicles? Well, today we do know now that they did not even come close. We will be talking about why, but I will be covering that and more in this video. So just to transition over, this is the fiscal year 2021 earnings report for the fourth quarter. This is on Lucid's website. This recording was done February 28th, 2022. And I did just want to give you the biggest highlights on this. So first, Peter Rawlinson did talk about the mission of Lucid Motors. He did talk about its futures, that it is the best electric vehicle on the planet. He also did talk about that they are creating a vehicle, not just a vehicle, but also the technologies. He mentioned a lot about technology, a lot about software and hardware. He did go in numerous details that Lucid Motors does everything in-house. He also definitely talked about that they are going to be working with sustainable energy and perfecting its battery pack, saying that its battery pack it's the best in the world. It's the smallest, most compact, but he also talked a lot about efficiency. At the end, he also did mention in the Q&A, I believe it was Guggenheim did ask Peter Rawlinson directly about the competition with Apple. Are they going to be looking at Apple? He did go out and say that Lucid has right now a very good product, that he does suspect a lot of companies will be having interest in that, and he is willing to work with other companies. That's as far as he would go about talking about Apple. So in addition to this, we did find out the delivery numbers. So the groundbreaking year for the year 2021. So as of December 31st, 2021, Lucid Motors only delivered 125 of its vehicles. So this is very big news because Lucid Motors said, and they had a big goal for the year 2021 to deliver 520 Lucid Air Dream vehicles to pay homage for that 520 miles range of vehicles, but they did not get this. And we did find out why. Peter Rawlinson did say that the very biggest thing was the supply chain issues. So they did start making additional vehicles. They did start their production of the Lucid Grand Touring vehicles, but not all of the Lucid Air Dream vehicles are delivered. And basically the reason why is supply chain issues. He did go into deep detail by saying that they did not have any problems with the EV technology component. What they did have a problem with, he said numerous times, is glass. They had a really hard time getting glass and also carpeting. So he said that the biggest supply chain issues were actually more cosmetic. This is the fit and finish. I did a video a while back, if you remember, if you have been following my channel, that the Lucid Air Dream are not being delivered because of fit and finish problem. Now we know why. It is mostly the carpet a lot of outside aesthetics. Peter Rawlinson did specifically say that they are focusing on quality, not quantity, not getting all these vehicles out. He said that they have to deliver a quality vehicle. Their quality is their number one concern, and customer satisfaction is their number one priority. So I definitely agree in the sense that they do need to get that nice product out there. But out of those 125 vehicles, we do know that they were the Lucid Air Dream Edition vehicles. They have not yet given all the Dream vehicles yet. Peter Rawlinson did say on the call that he wants the Dream vehicles out to its customers that have put that reservation in. I believe it was $7,000 to reserve the Dream, but he wants those out as soon as possible. But he cannot yet do that because they are still having carpeting issues from suppliers, and also they are having a very hard time getting glass. So he did make that perfectly clear. So this brings us down to the reservations. They have over 25,000 reservations. Peter Rawlinson said that this is 47% up from that 17,000 reservations that they did have back in November of 2021. So again, 47% upside from that. Now their installation capacity, once they get everything done, will be 34,000 Lucid Air vehicles, the sedan vehicles. However, right now they are going slow. They are having that big supply issue. And he said this isn't supply issue on software. This isn't supply chains on any electrical components. This is mostly the fit and finish. He did mention again many times glass and also carpeting in the vehicles. So they did expand now to 20 studios and service centers all around the United States. They did also talk about the cash on hand. They have now $6.2 billion cash on hand. That is an enormous amount of money. They did say that they can sustain this company up until past the year 2023. That is enough money for not selling one vehicle from this point in time. And so they have a lot of money on hand. They also have enough money to build out its facilities. Remember that they are building an additional 2.85 million square feet in Arizona that will be able to produce 56,000 of its Lucid Air vehicles. In addition to this, they will also be making the Project Gravity, that will be its first SUV that will be produced. Now, Peter Rawlinson did say that this has been suspended out. So last time that we did know is that the Project Gravity, the SUV from Lucid Motors, would be coming out as a 2023 model. Now that has been pushed to the year 2024. So I do think that now they are going to be focusing on the Lucid Air sedan to try to get these numbers out. Now, numerous people in Q&A did ask about can they produce 20,000 of its electric vehicles this year. To that, Peter Rawlinson, I believe, said that it is going to be anywhere from about 12 to 13,000 of these electric vehicles that will be coming out this year. So that is going to be a big, important number. If he did not, I actually thought that he would go down and talk about individually which trims had which types of reservations. He said that they were all pretty equal in the amount of demand for the different trims. As you know, the Lucid Air has 4 different trims, the highest being the Dream, which is 169,000, followed by the Grand Touring, then the Touring, and then the Pure. So the Pure is the least expensive at $77,000. The most expensive is that Dream, about $169,000. So this gives us an idea of how much revenue they can get for the year 2022. So again, taking an average of these vehicles and saying that they could get $100,000 per vehicle at 12,000 vehicles, this looks like it is about $1.2 billion of revenue, potential revenue, once we see these vehicles being delivered. Again, he did mention that there were very big bumps in the road with supply chain issues. He blamed it on COVID. He blamed it also on travel. So, but not actually going physically there because of travel limitations because of COVID, that they couldn't inspect everything. But they have now, he said, just a handful of suppliers that they're having problems with. They have over 250 suppliers that we know of, Lucid Motors, that gets all of its parts. And he said out of these 250, there's only a handful that are having these problems of supply chain issues. They are trying to look elsewhere to see if anybody else can work with them. But again, he said numerous times, glass and carpeting is the biggest factor that is preventing the Lucid Air Dream vehicles from being delivered to its customers. He did also mention how they are really focused on customer service. They are focused on quality. He said that they want the customer to have the best experience ever, and they did have a lot of fantastic feedback from customers. So he does want to make sure that the quality is right, and he doesn't want to focus right now on quantity. So again, they didn't hit that 520 vehicle deliveries, and it is because of the fit and finish. Now, am I worried about this for the future of this company? Right now, no, because they do definitely have that technology. Mass production is going to be the critical component. And as we could see, that this is going to be quite challenging and a very big hurdle to get over. We have seen numerous times Elon Musk has said that Tesla has had production hell for such a long time, especially at the beginning phases. And during this time when Tesla was being built out, they didn't have a lot of the supply chain issues. They didn't have a lot of the concerns and the pressures that Lucid is facing now. But it does have a very good sound management team. And I definitely think that they can get past this and get these vehicles up and rolling. But again, this is still going to be a risky play, especially with so little vehicles being produced and delivered to customers. Now, going back to the deliveries, I did just want to mention this, which was in the call. He said that till this day, they have produced exceedingly about 400 vehicles, and over 300 vehicles have been delivered to date. So he did not mention that all of these vehicles were the Lucid Air Dream Edition. That was one of the calls. I believe it was from maybe Citigroup or Guggenheim that did ask. But he said that not all the Lucid Air Dream vehicles are delivered, but they are starting to deliver the touring, the grand touring models. And he said that by the end of this year, by the year's end, they will start working on the Pure. They will be working on the Pure vehicle. So that I did just want to mention that. Peter Rawlinson also did transition and talk about the very big in-house engineering, that it was the fundamental advantage of Lucid Motors. He said that unlike all other automakers, they can actually have a clean sheet of paper and they can actually start from the base and build this vehicle up. He said that they have the best technology that is made in-house. He made that perfectly clear that they have the best EV technology, that it is made in-house in those two separate factories. One does produce all the electric motor and the battery pack. The other one assembles this and puts it into the car. So he did say that they have the advantages of having this. He also said that performance and the efficiency is the key. He said that Lucid Motors has currently the best efficiency, creating about 4.6 miles per kilowatt hour. He said this is going to be the biggest advantage that Lucid Motors has, and that is going to interest a lot of companies. He also said that they have the fastest EV charging system that was validated by third parties, again, delivering 300 miles range in about 22 minutes. He did say that instead of now people fearing and having the range anxiety, they now have the range reassurance that they can actually go far. So he did also mention that. He also did mention that they are working on quite a bit of over-the-air updates to improve its software, that it is made in-house. And so they are continuously improving this, listening to customers and giving the customers the best available performance vehicle. And lastly, they did talk about its finances. How much money does Lucid Motors have? How much did they burn through? They did mention that the consolidated cash flow statement is that they currently have $6.3 billion, which is quite a bit of money. Again, they did mention that this is enough money to sustain the company until the year 2023. So definitely we've learned a lot of things in this earnings report. I am still quite bullish on the company. This does definitely give me a perspective on this company. What I do know now is that production is going to be a lot more difficult. And with the supply chain issues, I don't think that they're going to make as much revenue as was predicted. And this is going to be very big news for this company. What will it do to the stock? We'll find out tomorrow when the stocks start trading. I think that this will be some downward pressure on this stock, especially with that delivery number only being 125 vehicles being delivered in the year 2021. That really went below their goal of 520 vehicles. I definitely think that we could have some downward pressures and some sell-off on the stock just with this news, but we'll have to see how this stock reacts. But right now, this company is still in its infancy. It's still in its very early stages. There will be a lot of hurdles. This is going to be a huge hurdle to get past, and we'll definitely have to see how that production goes. And once this starts ramping up, some of the calls, the Q&As, I did mention throughout this video. Somebody asked a very good question. When will they see this year that the production volume should start increasing? They said it should be probably in the next few months, possibly in the next second half. So they did again say that the biggest factor is the supply shortages. And Peter Rawlinson again said it's mostly glass, it's mostly carpeting, and not really anything that's quite critical to the electric component, the electric technology, software technology, or the hardware technology. He said it is more of a fit and finish, and that they can't deliver these vehicles if they're not in premium, pristine showroom quality. So again, we'll definitely have to see, but this is definitely going to put some downward pressure on the stock, in my opinion. If you hold this stock long term, if you hold this Lucid stock at least for a few years, I think it's going to have some very nice returns, but it's definitely going to have some turbulent times, especially in this beginning times. But I hope you like this video. I hope that you learned something new. Please give me that big thumbs up to keep me alive on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. We'd love to have you a part of the community. Don't forget to share this page with others. And most importantly, take advantage of getting that free Lucid stock using my link down below to Moomoo. Open a brand new account with $100 and there will grant you that free Lucid stock from Moomoo. In addition to this, Moomoo will give you up to 5 free stocks, each valued up to $3,500. That is a chance to get up to $17,500. So far, my viewers have written me that they received Apple stock, Amazon stock, Tesla stock, Lucid stock, and Netflix stocks. In addition to this, I do have a very nice promotion from Webull that is working with my viewers. If you open an account with any amount of money, even 1 penny, they will guarantee you 3 free stocks, each valued potentially up to $2,300. Incredible opportunities to get $17,500 from Moomoo and up to $6,900 in Webull. Take advantage of these huge opportunities, and I can't wait to talk to you on the next one. Have a great week and stay safe.